Hello, welcome to Gagap House. And in this term, we will produce 10 lessons which provide this, simple sceneries for the beginners to learn Cantonese. And for our lesson 1, it is used to make a new friend. And for our scenery, we will set it in the university, maybe the party or some first impression for you to meet the new make the new friends. And here, firstly, we will have the scenery. We call it 場景. And the scenery is in the university, the welcome party. Welcome party, we call it 大學迎新 party. 大學迎新 party. For Cantonese, it is very normal for the normal Hong Kong people. They will combine the English with the Cantonese to express their feelings. When you go to Hong Kong, you will see a lot of people, they will do something like this, but actually it is a bit confusing for the beginners because normally we will have the complete Cantonese or complete English for the conversation. But now I just try to show you the normal life in Hong Kong and how do we communicate with each other. And here for the word party, normally we will say 派對, and it is the direct translation from party, just like something like this. And for the beginning, we will say Hello, 我叫阿神點稱呼So firstly, I set the two characters. First of the male, we call it 阿神, and the female, the student, Gabriella. And for the guy, 阿神, and he will introduce himself. And for introducing, we will use 我叫. It means I am. 我叫阿神And then we are asked, what's your name? We will use the phrase like this. 點稱呼我叫 Gabriella我叫 No matter for 阿神 to describe himself or for Gabriella to describe herself, we will use 我叫. It means I am. 我叫. 你係新生你係新生Are you freshman? And these questions for you to ask more details about the new friends. 係你呢? 係你呢? Yes, and you. 我讀 Year 1 Engine. 你讀邊科我讀 It means I study Year 1 Engine. And normally for the Hong Kong people, they will use partially in English and partially in Cantonese. And for the English, they will not use the complete form to represent the meaning. They will use somehow the similar form because normally for the for the field you study, we will call it engineering, and it is the subject. And for Hong Kong people, they will just be lazy and just say engine. 我讀 Year 1 engine， 你讀邊科啊？我讀 business 啊。哇，高材生喎！邊係啊？掹車邊入。And for this type of expression, it just show you are a little bit modest or don't want to be so proud of yourself, so that you will use the phrases 掹車邊, 掹車邊. It means just by chance, by luck, you are lucky, and then you can get a seat in the university in somewhere. We'll use this phrase to express. 唔好咁謙，唔好咁謙。And now we have the grammar part. 我叫啊，我叫啊。In the middle, you just need to add the name. For example, I will introduce myself. I'm Mary. So I will say 我叫 Mary 啊。Or I introduce myself as I'm Johnson, and I will put it in the middle. 我叫 Johnson 啊。So it is very good phrases for you to introduce yourself. You just put something in the middle of this part so that you can to introduce yourself to some people, or you can introduce other people. If you want to introduce other people, you just need to change the subject. 我. Let's say if you want to introduce he or she, you can say 佢叫，佢叫。If you want to introduce they, 2 or 3 people, you can use 佢哋叫，佢哋叫。Just need to change the subject for describing other people. And then 點稱呼啊？點稱呼啊？ And for this phrase, it is normally used to ask others' name and how to call you or whatever. And here we will eliminate the subject, because the phrases, when you use it, you face to deaf people or a deaf person or those people. So we will neglect the subject. Just say 點稱呼啊? And the listener, they will understand the question is for them to reply you. 邊係啊? It means not really. And this phrase usually to reply others with the modest attitude, but of course it depends on your facial expression. If you show a little bit modest, it shows your modest attitude. If you say 邊係啊? If you use the last one, you change to other sound. So it will change to other meaning, and maybe the listener, when they hear the phrases, they will be unhappy or something. 掹車邊入，掹車邊入. It means just by luck or something, and sometimes this phrase can be positive or can be negative. If you are used to describe yourself, you can show a little bit positive because you are not arrogant. But if you use to describe other people, it may show the other people are not too good at the academic result or not too good in some situation. So for these phrases, when you use it, it is better only to describe yourself but not describe the others. 唔好咁 it means don't be so. And at the back, we will usually add some adjective. Maybe will have the positive meaning or negative meaning. For the negative meaning, let's say 唔好咁衰, not be so bad. 衰 it means bad. 唔好咁衰. It means when your friend or some people to murmur others' life and also point out some problem of the others and use a very dirty language to describe others' life. And then you can use 唔好咁衰. You can use this one to ask he or she not to be so bad to murmur after the other people. And if you use the positive meaning, just like I mentioned before, 唔好咁謙, it means don't be so modest. It means maybe the people who talk with you is really clever, but he or she doesn't want to be so arrogant. So he or she just use some negative idea or negative adjective to describe herself. And you will use 唔好咁謙, 唔好咁謙. It means you are really good, but don't be so modest and something like this.